What is up, YouTube and everybody everywhere? This is Joe and Billy,
Hello.
and welcome to the Applink, our bi-weekly podcast where we talk about all things Digimon in phases, starting off with our...
Draw phase.
Why do I blank every time?
You always blank for some reason.
I need a cheat sheet somewhere, constantly.
Do you not keep the video structure up like I do? I'm prepared.
No, I really should.
Yeah.
So, right, let's get the video. So we're going to start off with our draw phase, which is our market watch. Going through our top three. Sometimes we cheat a little bit, but our top three picks or cards are going up and down in price and things to look at. Then we're going to go into our raising phase, which is going to be our top three discussion. This is going to be today top three cards that we want gold bordered in AD01, as that is now trickling its way into reveals. Then we're going to go into our main phase, which is going to be our main topic and discussion of today, which is going to be basically everything that Bandai has been revealing to us. It's very handy that these are bi-weekly, so we get lots of nice reveals to talk about.
Yeah. We'll also be talking about 24 with the release of that just being out, how we feel about it.
We're gonna
touch on that because.
And then we're going to go into our end phase. Going to be questions and upcoming videos. So we'll catch you all in our draw phase.
Bye.
And we're back, Tamers, with our draw phase, which is going to be our market watch. So as per usual, this is going to be for various reasons. Cards going up in price, down in price, settling in price, and things that you maybe want to have a look at and keep an eye on in case they fluctuate. So, Billy, why don't you start us off with your first market watch today?
Thank you very much. My first market watch is... They're all going to be following a theme, obviously. Got to keep it in theme. They're all going to either be alt arts of cards, or they're going to be promos. So the first card is going to be Shoutmon X7 from the gold set that came out, because a lot of the cards in there are very valuable. Shoutmon times 7 is not one of them. He is going for about £2-3 right now, so if you play Crossheart or want it for a collection as a gold card, definitely a card to pick up. He's going for like £2-3.
Makes sense. Can't go wrong there.
Nope.
Right, so my next one... Oh, I'm opening up everything for no reason here. So, my next one... next one... I'm getting like... I have no words today. I just... Word fumbles everywhere today.
Joke.
My first one is a duel off, because they are practically a couple in the game, and that is Venusmon and Neptunemon. It's a deck that is getting quite popular, especially in terms of my locals, I think. Well, my locals are locals. Where even if it's not being currently played, people are talking about this duo, and they are currently very cheap. So Venus is going around for standard arts around like €1.50, with Neptune just slightly above it in terms of like €2.50. So definitely, if you're looking to play in this duo, whether it's in the TS deck or like as our friend Shane has mentioned, a Galaxy Toolbox style. So expect that on the channel. So yeah, so definitely start looking to pick these cards up before they potentially go up in price. Obviously, if you want to bling out your deck, the old arts are going for about 20 for Neptune and 35 for Venus.
Ooh.
Because waifu tax and all.
Yeah.
Definitely, if you have those and you're not interested in keeping them, sell them off now. The only way I can see these cards going up in price is with the next wave of TS support to finish off the Olympus 12. But yeah, so my first picks are the duo Venus and Neptune. So really, what is your next one?
My number 2 is with the current BT set, BT24 being opened as much as it has been, the box toppers have become very cheap. And one of them in particular, for what we love, Hackmon, the box topper alt art version, basically it's just a full art, is going for less than £1. If you want to play New Hades, because apparently it is ridiculous, buy it.
It's definitely good.
Yes, buy it. You're gonna need it. So why not just bling out the deck with some
Why
full
not?
art Hackmons? Yeah, it's because people are opening up the set so much. They're just flooding the market with these. So
Yeah,
definitely something
exactly.
to buy now. Get your 4 of done deal. So
Can't go wrong with it.
that's my number 2. Joe, your number 2.
Right, my number two is Dan and Yuki. Keeping with the TS theming going on here, we have Dan and Yuki, the dual tamer for the deck. Allowing you to use your option cards while you're attacking. Um, yeah, this is probably like the most consistently priced card in most TS decks if you're not looking at Jupiter, obviously with its double secret rare that it needs.
Yeah.
Um, Dan and Yuki is looking for an average about €5 for the standard art, with the old art being 25, and then the double stars card being like 170. As always, don't touch the lottery cards, don't buy them, sell them off. Yeah, so following on with in terms of the up the other with the Digimon prior, if you're not looking to bling out your deck, sell off the alts now. I think is again, I don't think they're going to fluctuate unless the deck that's being used in becomes super strong, or until the next wave of the Olympus 12. But the standard art being around 4, I think is for an S art is not too bad. Especially one that is so flexible for the entire archetype. So definitely start maybe looking to pick these cards up now. I don't think you're gonna get a more averaged deal, not to say like a better price, because obviously if it goes down it's a better price, but like a price, this is the price that I feel like you can be happy with. I think it's a very
Hmm.
fair price for what it does. So Dan and Yuki is my number 2 pick.
Very
Really,
nice.
what is your final pick?
My final pick is, I'm pretty sure, another box topper for the BT set, and it is the new Crossheart Tamer, Kanto
Yes.
Amino, promo
Mhm.
224. This card is super good for Crossheart players, and I'm so happy we're getting more support and new tamers for it. And right now, even though it looks amazing, even though I don't know if it's got an OR, but the standard artwork looks very nice. I'm pretty
It
sure it looks.
only has one art.
Oh, well then, fair
For
enough.
Catan.
But it looks so goddamn good and everything. So if you want to buy it for a Tamer collection, or if you're trying to do a master set of all the promos, definitely pick it up now. It's going between £1 and £2, so definitely pick it up. And if you're playing Cross Art, even more so pick it up, because it's really good in those decks. So Cross Heart and Twilight. Something to also keep a note on it. It's also kind of good in
Yeah, like
Twilight.
the what was it? Tamas was like complaining about this car. It's like
Yeah,
it mentions Twilight, but it has no support with Twilight.
yeah. It's like, oh yeah, it's a Twilight Tamer. Doesn't really do much. It's only
Only
a Cross Heart.
because she fulfills the role that the brother does in the manga.
Yeah. So,
So it's like, what? Okay, fine,
yep.
whatever.
So Cotone Amino for my final pick. Joe, your final pick.
So my final pick is still technically in line with TS, but it's Patamon from BT24.
You mean BT
This
14?
is mostly because there is a vaccine variant for Jupitermon that utilizes Patamon. Sell the card. Like, if you have these cards and you're not using them,
Is that
I
the start of
definitely
main
say
one?
that. Yes, the BT24 start
You
of
mean
May.
14, not BT 24?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, BT14 for your BT24 deck.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah,
um,
I sold you some of
your
them time
standard
ago.
The standard arts are going for an average €11.
Whew.
The main booster set alt is looking on average 17.
Damn.
And then your promo from World Convergence is just under 10. So, like, technically, if you want the cheapest one, it's the final alt art. But,
So
yeah,
you're
going.
telling so you're telling me when I sold them to you, those alt arts and everything, I got them very good price
Yeah,
because they've gone down since then.
yeah.
Damn.
They've gone down, but they're still not, like, super cheap.
No, of course not.
Um, for what it is. So you're looking at like double digits for all of them. So I feel like definitely if you're not looking to play any form of vaccine deck, whether it's three great angels, Jupiter, Mastermon, etc., definitely look at starting to sell these cards off. If you're not looking to like sell directly and make some money, definitely maybe like see if you can get like a trade value out of it. I don't know. But yeah, definitely look into selling this card as it's getting some form of hype. In terms of a deck that's new that can be played in. Um, Obviously with Shine Greymon support looming around the corner, there's always that variant that you can like utilize this card in, so it might get a little bit this hype out of that.
Hmm.
But I wouldn't put my money on it. So in terms of waiting for it, I definitely want to say if you want to get the value out of this card, definitely looking to look to sell it now.
Very, very
So
true.
that is our top three picks for Market Watch this week. So, Billy, going in order, what have you got?
Got Shoutmon times 7, the gold and black version of it to buy if you're a crossheart, or buy if you want it for a collection. Second pick is the Hackmon Full Art Box Topper, which is going for less than £1. So if you want to pick up Hackmon and you want to do it in the most current set, definitely look at just being like, it's it's this basically the same price. Let's get the old art. And then finally, the new promo Kanto Amino Crossheart Tamer. Pick it up 100% for crossheart players.
Yes. My three picks are Jupiter, Neptune, Venus. Pick those cards up. Dan and Yuki from 24. Pick that card up. And Patamon from BT14. Look to sell it now. So that Stamers is our market watch for this week. We're going to move into our next phase, which is going to be our raising phase, our top three of discussion.
There we go.
Catch you Tamers there.
Bye.
And we're back, Tamers, with our raising phase, which is going to be our top three of today, and that's going to be top three gold borders for AD01 that we want to see.
Yep.
If you do not know what we are talking about, we are talking about the new upcoming set, AD01, which is, I think is translated as Adventure 01. This is going to give us all arts for various cards. So far, they're going in theming with the anime, as we've had all arts for Gallantmon Crimson Mode Ace and Shine Greymon Burst Mode. But we are also getting gold borders for various cards. So they are literally just kind of like your standard artwork for the card, and just on the outer rim is this very fancy looking gold bordering, giving us a nice alternate quote unquote art reprint for these cards at a potentially easier to get ratio within the set. So,
Basically, yeah, with that, it's just they're replacing the white border of the card with gold border just to make it more simple. They're just replacing the white with gold, and it just looks a lot nicer.
Yeah. So, Billy, what is your first wish that you want to have in AD01?
Yeah. So me and Joe had a discussion with the AD1. We're pretty sure that they're going to release both the standard border card for it and the gold border card in the same set. So, with that being in mind, I was thinking, what card needs a reprint but also would benefit from the gold border? And one of my thoughts was Venmon from BT11. That card should not cost as much as it does for a common that you need basically 50 of. Minimum 20 you need of it.
Yeah.
So it should not cost £1 to £2 per common for a deck that you need 20 of. You're basically shooting it in the face already. So if they reprint this card, like we have said in a previous podcast about cards we want to have reprints for, this card would benefit the most from getting both regular border cards and also gold border. Because then you can
The fact
splash
that
some
you can
gold borders in there and just have more of it.
the fact that your Galactic one deck can be at the minimum worth £40, and then your argument is like, why does it cost so much? Oh, I pay 20 Vampons in it.
Yep. It's just like one of the cards, one of those cards that would benefit the most from it. So, Venmon,
100%.
BT11.
100%.
Joe, your first one?
My first one is going to be the BT11 Angels. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, this is Andrewmon and Lady Devimon. They are going for, on average, for a rare, £4 each. Which,
Oh, that's
if you're doing it bit by bit, it's not bad. But if you're going all in, it really hurts to pick up 3 copies each of them at like £4 each.
yeah,
For just some rares, which is like not very fun. I don't quite like that. I think it's at that point where like the set is so old. Just like with the Venmons, like you want to have easier access to them. And I think with the gold bordering as well on 2 angelic Digimon, I think it would look wonderful in the deck. Like aesthetically, it will look amazing. But in terms of monetary value, in terms of and reasoning for a reprint, I think these two fit the bill quite nicely. It also, if they are going for like a anime kind of like style theming to it, it fits perfectly in there. Like you've got both of them were in the first adventure show. Like, it's perfect. Billy, what is your number 2 pick?
my number 2 pick is going to follow my last pick, which is another 50 card you can put in the deck, which is going to be ET Species Form from BT22. Now, the reason why I picked this is just because I had Venmon on my mind. It was like, what's another card that you can put 50 of? Oh, Eater, Species Form.
Eaters.
Yeah, you can just. It's just one of those decks where it's like you need 50 of it, and when I think from our box openings we were seeing between average of like 4 to 5 of them being pulled in a
I think like
box.
5 with our max. It was like
Yeah,
crazy.
it was very bad. So I was like, "Oh, let's not have a 50 card of like do this again." So just putting another
Yeah,
50 of in this set, I think would be a smart move. So
yeah, I think
yeah,
that'd be very nice. If not this one, I would have gone for the Searcher um for the Mother Eater, Mother Reaper deck.
yeah,
Like one from EX2. Like that's another one, definitely. Like all these cards that are like
you can
that you
play
can play
50 of.
of them, later down the line they just get so rare to get them. Like you want to have those constantly on reprint, really.
Yeah,
At some point Eosmon might have that issue as
yeah.
well. I think the only lucky thing with Venmon Galacticmon players is that because they keep releasing more Liberator support, like the only thing you can take out the deck is that Venmon.
It's
So
like,
I
do
just
I need 20 of it? Do I need 30 of it? No, let's like maybe bring it
like,
back.
like Joe and I are now thinking like you could probably get away with 10 of them. I don't know.
Yeah. So,
Like maybe.
all right,
But
Joe,
yeah,
yours.
definitely a good shout there.
Yeah, second one, Joe, for you.
So my second one is along with the top one. It's a very personal pick. But as I was looking through the recent, the current reveals for it, uh, I want I want Gilmon from EX2 reprinted
There we go.
in this set. Um, just because we've already got Gallantmon in there, why not? Let's have Gilmon as well. The reason I picked for EX2, so you can't go wrong with this one. Is it's a searcher for the deck that no matter what variant you're playing, whether it's Takato or no Takato, like you can make use of this. I know Japan had a full colored border version of this card, but we haven't got that reprint, which is very unfortunate.
Yeah.
Because I really like the standard art over the alt art, and I really wanted to get a playset of the full color one to say I am max rarity.
Yeah.
Like I have an alt art for it.
Yeah.
Um,
It would be
so if I
definitely good to have.
yeah, so if I can get like at least a gold border in English with the same artwork as the standard one, I'll be very happy. So
Alright.
this is a very personal bias pick. Um, yeah, so Gilmon from EX2.
Yeah.
Billy, what is your number one pick?
I'm gonna say this right now. I've got my own bias pick, and is this any doubt for me? It's got to be Shoutmon from BT10. He has had multiple different artworks, and he has had multiple different alt arts. He's had full color. He's had actual alt art. He's had different backgrounds. I want a gold border. I want a gold border of him on that stage with a gold
I want
border.
this
Let's go.
Digimon. I want this Digimon in every rarity.
Yes. He has so many different artworks and everything. I want him with a gold border. And with the locals we go to and everything, everyone knows I'm the Shoutmon boy. I own every single version of this artwork, and I want this to get another one. So that's my biased
A
pick.
small binder and just put all your shout ones in
Yeah,
it.
have one of every artwork and be like, you will
Yeah,
never die to me.
you really do.
Yeah, so Shoutmon from BT10 is a biased pick for me. It probably won't get picked, but it's a biased pick from me. Joe, your
Right
final
now.
pick?
So my final pick, as far as we know, we are getting some Ghost game support in this set. We've had a serious one artwork already revealed way back when the set's name first got dropped.
Yeah.
Um, we don't know if it's a new card. We don't know if it's an old art for an old card. We don't know. But with Seriousmon in this set, I want every Ghost Game rookie from that trio to get a gold border.
Yep.
This includes Gamamon,
No.
Jellymon,
Yep.
and Angoromon.
Makes
I don't
sense.
care what cards you pick. Probably, ideally, if I had to take a pick, it would definitely be the searches. Because again, just like with my Guillemon pick, you cannot go wrong with reprinting searches in different artworks and different styles. Like they'll always be looked at and
Yeah.
have value for the deck.
And just
Um,
something to add on
you're
there
not
as
wasting
well
the time.
with the just quickly adding on to that, like, oh, they're like the most popular versions of those cards. From what we've seen so from the AD01 set, I have noticed this. The cards they're picking have been the most popular cards going into those decks. I don't know if
Yeah,
you've noticed that
so
as
like
well.
with the Wormon and the Vmon, they are the searchers.
Yeah, they're the most generic cards you want to put straight into an Impale Drummond deck. With the Shine
Yeah.
Greymon, it's the new Geo and new Rise, which have massively grown in popularity and are
Mm.
like, yeah, you need four of them in your deck 100%. So from what
Yeah,
we've been seeing,
definitely
just
a good
something I
shout.
wanted to, yeah, just something what I wanted to add really quick with you saying, oh yeah, they're the most popular. They are picking the most popular cards from those specific decks. So
That's it.
having all the Ghost Game rookies be the searchers get the gold borders would be the perfect fit.
Definitely, definitely. Um, yeah, so I just want them. I
Yep,
want all of them in that set. Like as much as I am the Gamamon boy, I do love every
Ghost Game one.
partner within that show. I think they're all very fun. They're all very personality, and I would like to see all of them represented with
Yep,
gold borders in that set.
very
Um,
nice.
yeah, I think that's it.
Yep,
So going through our top three, Billy, what's your top three?
Venmon BT11, the one you can play 50 of, definitely would benefit the most from it. Eater Species Form BT22, again another 50 card of that we could use some more love to. And then bias pick Shamon BT10 because gotta have a bias pick.
That's it. That's it. So, and for mine, we've got the BT11 Angels, two BT11 cards. I wonder why. So that's Andromon and Lady Devimon. I got my bias pick of EX2 Guilmon that I would like to see a gold bordering because, Bandai didn't give me my full colored red one. Um, and the Ghost Game rookies, as this is technically a Ghost Game supporting set, I'd like to have the Searcher rookies receive gold borders for those decks.
100%.
So we are going to move into our main phase, which is going to be a big main phase topic of discussion, and that is going to be everything that's been revealed so far, going from the BT24 release all the way up to AD1 and even the new Duel cards. See you guys there.
Bye.
When you have to face a fight, be strong, give it all your might.
And we're back, Tamers, with our main topic of discussion today, which is just going to be everything that Bandai has been doing this past 2 weeks. It's been very 2 weeks in terms of reveals and news and everything, and even the most recent release of BT24 entering this format. Like, we've just got quite a lot to talk about today.
Yeah.
I think starting with BT24, we haven't really had our locals since the set's reveal, in terms of our locals as of yet, as we had the set revealed, the pre-release, and then literally straight after that, we had our regulation battle. So we had 2 people playing at the regulation. Billy wasn't there. So I was there, entering with heroes. We had 2 people playing a TS deck, which is pretty cool to see. We had one playing Jupiter and one playing Maruki. From what I've seen, like, they're pretty fair. Like, the set is pretty fair in terms of like entering the format, like what decks it's kind of giving us. From what I've felt, it hasn't felt like a BT23 with Hoodie just like coming into the game and just completely wrecking havoc. Just like being the most dominant thing, like just outpacing everything.
Still doing Hoodie things.
Still, yeah, Hoodie just doing Hoodie things. 24 seems to be quite varied in terms of like what decks is giving us. I don't know how you feel about it.
Well, I mean, yeah, with Hades and everything, it's going to be interesting to see how that pulls off, because you've done some playtesting, a few people have done playtesting, it's looking very ridiculous for being what it is. So it's going to be interesting to see how that does.
Yeah, I haven't had, like, in terms of like wins, I haven't had much success with Hades. But in terms of feel, I've personally felt like Hades is at least on par with Gaiamon now, and that's like post promo and everything Gaiamon. Is very consistent in terms of like its in-deck archetype, and with the color it's in, it's very versatile in terms of what text you can utilize within it. The main person I've seen having success with and heard of it is Jamie, fellow YouTuber Minikill.
Yeah.
He took it to one of his locals and he did pretty well with it, and he's saying like he's like tinkering with it more and more and more. So it'd be nice to see like an At-1 deck performing very well. I think going through like Digimon meta, like for example, there are At-1 decks showing up, and I think it's like a back and forth between like, is it Hades and is it Gaiamon?
Yeah.
Which is very ironic because the logo they keep using is Mediamon's one. So like At-1 in terms of icon is represented by Mediamon, and like, but he's not there. It's never him.
My boy.
Poor Media.
Yeah.
No, I'm excited to see what more they do. I think the game does need a ban list though, to like help TS a little bit. More importantly, I think Hoodie needs to get knuckled down a peg to let everything else speed up or feel like they're speeding up. When really it's just the top deck is now just slowing down.
Yeah. It's either they need speeding up or Hoodie needs slowing down. They need to pick one.
And I think right now that it just needs a slow. We just need to slow it down.
Slow down is better than a speed up, to be honest.
We can't keep having like one deck going like 100 miles per hour instead of making it go down to like 40, which is going to make the next thing go like 210. It's just like, you know what I mean? It's just going to like It's just going to be too much.
Yeah, 100%.
We're going to be having like 0 turn kills at one point.
Oh
If
god.
it keeps going like that.
Don't say that. Don't
I
say
just
that.
look in my hand and Exodia literally just walks in. It's like,
The day we get cards that say if you have all 5 in here, you win the game automatically, it's when that Digimon just takes a
they
rocket
tried
down to hell.
Diabormon, and thank God, for Diabormon, it's not good.
Not to say
Yeah.
it's not good, but it's more along the lines of it can't get that win con off
No.
easy.
It's not. It's not a consistent win
No.
condition. Glad that they just put it in. That was just kind of it.
Yeah.
One day, I'll make
It may
that.
be an alternate win condition. It's not a very good
Yeah.
one.
No, one day I'll make it work.
Yeah, hopefully.
Um,
I think that's
But yeah,
everything
so-
of BT24.
yeah, new stuff.
So, yeah, we'll start off with EX11. EX11 has pretty much been fully revealed now, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think the only thing they're doing now is alt arts, and I think even
Yeah.
that's been.
Look,
It's just one of those. It is one of those like bare bones simple. Do you like Liberator? No, you don't care about
yeah.
it.
It's just one of
Um,
those sets where it's like, yeah, we're increasing the power of Liberator. Do you care? No, cool, so you can skip it. Do you want it?
Yeah.
Sure,
Yeah.
grab it.
It's fantastic. Like poor Chris, he plays Liberator, so he needs like everything.
Literally every card he's like,
The only
"Mine."
thing he doesn't need, which is lucky for me, is Galactic, and he only wants one alt arch because it has the tamer on it.
Yeah.
It's like-
He needs it for his
literally-
tamer set, man. He needs it for his tamer
He uses
set.
it for his tamer collection, like in terms of like artworks, but it's in terms of like how it's constructed, I think it's done really well. It's not like the others where like the other sets have like they're saying like, oh, this is X set, but realistically 60% or 70% of that set is following that trend. The other is like
Filler cards.
which was the other stuff.
Yeah, just
But
something.
this is like the first. This is like the first set where it's just like I'm themed around this, and every
Only this.
single card is themed around this.
Yep, it
like-
definitely feels like that.
Even with the other tamers, like with the Millennium tamer and the the Lucimon tamer, like they're still technically in a theme with Liberator because those tamers are in the novel. So it's just like, okay, cool. We're tossing them in here. It supports these archetypes, but they are technically Liberator cards. Like,
Mhm.
it's done really well. I kind of hope that they do that from now on, where it's like, I think we need like less pack filler sometimes. Like, which is also a bad thing if we don't do pack filler, because that's sometimes the only way certain decks get support.
Yeah.
It's like by having pack filler cards. But I think in terms of like getting people the things that they want, having the whole sets like dedicated to them would just be a lot easier. And then we just need like maybe more side sets. I don't know. More side sets are always fun to me.
Yeah.
Which, speaking of side sets, AD01. I'm excited.
Yes, a lot of people. Well, another set to just quickly bring up is the LM set coming up, which has also been fully revealed, I'll say. LM sets are very quick
yeah.
and just one post
They're
done.
very quick with reveals.
So
like,
we're getting,
things to reveal.
yeah, we're getting a load of new training boosts. Sorry, that focus on dual color
Yeah.
now, which is going to be
With 50-50, we got like half of them are members, like the other colors.
yes,
I know for like example, Lewis is Tyrannomon ones in there, like blue, red, green, which is really cool.
no, it's not.
And yeah,
Not in this one. It's red, blue, blue, green, yellow, red, green, purple, black, red.
yeah, red, green,
What red, green?
red, green. It's got the Tyrannomons on it.
There is no red, green. There's red, blue, blue, green, yellow, red, green, purple, black, red, and then purple, yellow training boosts. That's what. Yeah. LM.
There's some boosts, I swear.
No,
Like,
they're all training boosts. Wall training.
Oh, you're talking about the next LM set.
There is.
I'm talking about the next LM set. Mistaking there. Like,
Yes, mistakes, miscommunication, all that.
The next one that gives us medieval Gallantmon alt art. Yay.
No.
Hip hooray. Yeah.
We also get a medieval Gallant in this one as well.
The pack covers medieval Gallantmon for that one with the new trainings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alt art for medieval, which is really cool.
Yes.
We need an easier one for that.
But there's no memory boost for.
No. That's the next one. So
where's
the actual next one we're getting that's coming out has 50-50, starting with it starts the training thing that finishes the members. The one you're looking at is the next one.
Right, got it.
Which is technically the most recent revealed one, which comes with medieval Gallantmon and it's just all trainings.
PB, that's not it.
Our Calamon is getting some training done.
Yeah.
Good old Calamon. We love him. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. The trainings are going to be very interesting. I know some players don't like the idea of like dual color searching things and like cost reduction stuff. Just because like I think to some people like it promotes bad card diversity in deck building.
Yeah.
So like there's no other reason to play X cards because this card just does everything for you, like etc.
Which is a way of looking at
it. I only don't like consistency cards like trainings and members when they're locked behind a hard to get product, like in terms of like box upper promos.
Yeah.
But I love that they're just now tossing these in NM sets because you're guaranteed to get 2 in every box.
Yeah.
So
it's like what they did. It's like how when they first sent out the memory boost cards, you can only get them from 2 starter decks. But you got 2 of them.
Which was fine.
Yeah.
I think that was a good way of doing it.
Yeah.
Because they're much cheaper to get.
Yeah, but then
you only got 1 of them.
Yeah, you only got 1 of them each starter deck. So you were forced to basically buy 2 of each one. But then at the same time, they did then re-release the memory boosts in that set that basically flushed them into the market.
Yeah, RBO1.
Yeah, RBO1, which was amazing.
Yeah.
And then ever since then, these training boots have come in LM, and all these memory boosts, and now these new training boosts. People are loving that they're doing this because then, yes, training boosts when they came out were brilliant and they made a load of decks, but now everything uses double colors, and there's sometimes, it's like, I don't have the correct memory boost to do this one, but now it's branching out, these training boosts and everything. So it's going to be very interesting.
Now the only thing with LM that people are like, I've heard some people complain about is like the full color reprints. They're just like, it's just a tournament cards.
Yeah.
It's like, it's so boring. And I'm like,
not really.
But then I look at it as just like, not everyone plays tournaments. Like, I know to some people like these tournament cards are easy to get, but that's only because you're entering tournaments.
Yeah, you're probably going to every single tournament possible.
Yeah.
There's some people that can only go to
some
one.
People, they don't like tournaments, so they can't get a chance to get these cards. And if they're not going to rock up during tournament times and hopefully get them off people, like these LMs are like the only way they're going to get these cards.
Exactly.
And if they're going to get their first card as a full coloured border card, I think that's pretty nice as well.
So, yeah.
It's
and also with this AD1 set, it's unknown, but when they've been releasing the what's getting gold borders, they've released the regular version, then the gold border. So it is unclear if oh, we're getting both the regular border and the gold border version of the card, or if it's just like, oh, this is what it normally looks like, this is what it's going to look like, and we're just getting this one. So it's
Yeah, I don't know
unclear
if
right
it's
now.
just a digimoncard.dev thing that they're doing with it, but from my experience with that website, they've never like put the standard. If something's got an old art in it, they never put the standard art in it as well. But I could also maybe be wrong with that.
But you've
But
also got to remember that these
it
cards
would
have
be
also
good.
already been released. So they're
Yeah,
redoing these cards, so they're going to be on Digimon.dev anyway.
yeah.
So,
So I don't know. It would be interesting if they do both the gold borders and non-gold borders. So if people don't like that bordering,
they
they
don't
have
need
a
to.
chance to just like get a common version of the card.
Yeah,
So like with Pale, for example, he's getting a gold border. If they put his normal one in there, it will just be a common version that will still say SR on it, but like there'll be no foiling on it.
yeah. Which
Uh,
I
if
don't
they
know
do
how
that,
I don't know how I
which I
feel about
think
that.
is nuts.
Yeah,
Um,
which I don't really know how I
it
feel
would
about
be
it.
good because it would be a cheaper version because it hasn't got any foiling on it.
Yeah, which is true.
So if you are trying to play Imperial on a budget, you just want to have the card to use it, you're gonna be happy with a non-foiled Pale because you're like it does its job. I need
Yeah.
it. I just need the card. Um, but I'm so excited for AD1.
Ah. Also,
I'm so
with AD1, we're not just getting gold borders. We have also got new cards coming in that set as well,
uh
which are going to be
Omnimon.
Omnimon Adventure Support, just to be clear.
So exciting. I know some people aren't liking the new cards for adventure. Um,
I wish
I
Alex.
think they're pretty good.
Yeah, I wish.
I think they're pretty good.
Yeah, I wish Alex was here to put in their perspective on these cards. But as someone who has played Omni as much as they have, but has experience with Omni, I'm not entirely sure how I feel. They look very strong. I'm not going to deny it. They look very good.
They look very interesting.
Yes, with how they can be like, oh, you can go 3, 4, 6 on your stack, but whereas Omni,
They don't. So the level 4s don't evolve into the 6.
oh, do they not? I thought I read.
The level 4s will have to evolve into a 5 still because they don't
Oh,
ignore
so you
the
have to do
5.
the
They
regular
just-
stack.
So you still have to
Oh.
make a regular stack. So this is what I'm saying, like, because in our locals Discord, no, our locals WhatsApp, when the cards got revealed, I was saying like how excited I am for it. Um, Shane was saying like they don't fit in current Omnimon style of just like warping, and I
Yeah,
was like, that's the point. I like that they're not. I like that they are promoting and hinting at a new way to play Omnimon. Because sometimes constantly having to warp all the time ruins your consistency. Because you can't just naturally Evo draw into everything that you want.
which is fair. Which is
So
fair.
being able to ping pong your way potentially up the stacks, kind of like they did in EX4, would be very interesting to see if they can make that work. Even if they reveal 2 level 5s and you end up not using both of them, being able to have one line being able to go up a stack already helps consistency. Like I've tried it already with White Greymon and Skull Greymon.
Mm-hmm.
And it does help. It does honestly help, even in that limited line, because I can only go from Skull Grey to War Grey. Like it still helps out the ability to just like if you don't have the other pieces, you can just go call Agumon, Greymon, Skull Grey in the back. And hopefully those other 2 draws get you into like the Gabu and the Metal Gabu, etc., etc.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm honestly excited. It would be really interesting if we make if it ends up being like a hybrid variant of like adventure cards and Omni cards.
Yeah, it'll be very interesting to see how
That'd be
they pull
really
off
cool.
like trying to basically combine the adventure and Omni decks together and try and meld them. It'll be very interesting to see if we get a new Omni, if we get adventure versions of the aces, like make them non-ace and make them standard level 6s. It'll be very interesting to see if they do that. It will just have to be a waiting game, see what because they have started to release what cards are going to be coming out, so it's just going to be waiting, see what cards they reveal, and just being like, interesting they've done that.
If they make red, blue, metal greys, and Weregaroos,
Yeah.
that would be amazing. Like if the level 5s were dual colors. Because so far, if you look at an Omni list, only 2 of the 4 megas can evolve on both colors.
Yeah, so maybe getting
Gray ones can't. So if the level 5s are dual colors, it would make it so that those guys can also evolve on them, no matter what.
I mean, they might add, but on top of that, they might just add a black box text instead of making them dual color. Just say like adventure.
Also treated as Weregaroomon.
No, just be a Digivolve on top of adventure.
By having them dual colors, the hard slammers can evolve on the opposite lines ultimate.
Which is fair.
So like if you just want to have it so that you still want to use both the hard slammers and the non-hard slammers, having the 5s dual colors would mean that they can still evolve on each other.
Which is fair enough.
You just like add versatility to branching, which would be really, really good.
Yeah.
But I'm really excited. Even if we got only 2 cards, I'm just like, oh yes.
Yeah. So
I also just want to make a 1-stack War Greymon that has Garurumon protection.
Oh, that'd be brilliant.
So my War Greymon basically has Jammin.
Yes.
Really funny.
Very nice.
If no one knows, I am in a huge Greymon mood right now.
Yeah.
Like I'm just playing anything Greymon right now. It's so fun.
Now you just need to play Dino Greymon.
That's it. I literally played Ancient Greymon for regulation. I've made 1-stack Shine Greymon. With that, it doesn't need to have Marcus punch you in the face all the time. And I've been playing War Greymon a lot lately.
Yeah.
I need to find another Greymon deck to play. Maybe Blitz Greymon. But I put Blitz Greymon in all my decks, actually, so he also counts.
Old school Blitz.
Maybe Victory Greymon. That would be my next one. Just Victory Greymon control with Black War Greymon.
Oh, no. No. Put it down. Put it down.
Victory kills your Digimon.
No.
Black War kills your Tamers.
No. Put it down. If there's a ban list, Black War Greymon Ace needs to go on it.
Just imagine though, EX11 comes out, everyone is so excited to play the Liberator decks, and I just walk up with Black War. I'm just like, I don't care about your Tamers. Go away. I don't care how many times you play that Tamer out, I'm deleting it.
You are.
You flood the board. I'm just like, Hades Force.
Oh my god, you're gonna be that player. Oh my god, Joe! No! Don't go to the dark side, please. No.
And then suddenly, out of nowhere, I just go bam, OTK.
Oh Jesus!
I'm bored of controlling the board. I'm just now going to do 6 checks. Because they don't realise that my stack has like 3 6+1s in it.
Jesus Christ.
That'd be so funny. So funny.
Oh my god. Right, last thing we need to talk about then is the card Joe completely called.
Speaking of Greymon.
Yeah. New Shine Greymon Duel card. Right, I'm going to bring it up just so I make sure I know what it is.
I am so excited for dual cards. I think out of all the reveals, this has been my most excited thing.
Oh, 100%.
Like,
This has been
I
my most exciting thing.
printed proxies of these cards to try it out and shine.
Yeah. Right. So I've got the card right here in front of me. I'm going to literally read everything on the card, and then we will talk about how bullshit it is. First off, you can't hard drop it to the field, which is very fair.
Has no play cost.
Has no hard drop play cost. It evolves off of a level 5 red or yellow for 4. Its black box evolution is a level 5 Rise Greymon in its name. There it is, see? There's the proxy. It is level 5 Rise Greymon in name, or with the Data Squad trait for a cost of 3. So we know that the new starter decks coming out are going to be Data Squad with Inherence. Or Data Squad trait, sorry. It is Raid, Piercing, Set +1.
Word.
Jesus.
It's like +1, you say.
Damn. When digivolving, when attacking, once per turn. You may play one Tamer card with a play cost of 5 or less from your hand or trash without paying the cost. Full stop. Already, that is busted. Already, I can see so many potentials with this card being ridiculously strong. Then, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 9k for the turn. This is not the ridiculous part. The ridiculous part is the Geo Grey Sword, the option part of this Shine Greymon, which is a use cost of 5, and its use requirement is a Data Squad trait card.
Or red and yellow.
Or a red or yellow, obviously. So
red and yellow somewhere on your board.
Yes, which basically, if you're running Marcus, you have it. So it's very easy to go around. Its main effect is one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 6k for the turn, then delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 7k or less, which is pretty strong. So you're deleting someone with 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You're deleting a 13k Digimon. Madness.
Yeah.
Off of your option alone. But the more ridiculous part is the green text afterwards. It is Arts Digivolve. Instead of trashing this card after use, you may Digivolve it into a card without paying the cost. You're paying 5 to get both an option effect and then a when Digivolving effect.
It's awesome.
It is ridiculously strong.
Awesome.
This card has so much potential. It is going to be ridiculous, this card.
What's so funny about the card, in terms of the Tamer playing,
Yeah.
it is not restricted on what Tamer you can play. You can play any Tamer.
Oh yeah, it just says a Tamer with a 5 or less cost.
Tamer with a play cost of 5 or less.
Which is
like
unreal.
You can literally play anything.
Yep.
So, like, you can play, in terms of, like, new cards, you can play Homeros for free. If you really wanted to. Like,
Yeah, you could.
Play your 5 cost Marcus, essentially making this a 4 cost use, because it's going to give you +1 memory back.
Yeah.
You can play.
Which is the same as its Digivolving cost. Which is the same as its Digivolving cost on its regular colors, which is insane.
Like,
so
it's so, like, you can play Mirei for free. Like, all the Mireis.
Yeah, so it's just like, and I'm just now like thinking as well.
So much value you can get out of this card.
Because it says hand or trash. Yeah. And because it says hand or trash as well, DGO is just going to be even stronger with this deck.
Well, this is the thing. This is DGO. You're just not getting a search. So instead of getting a search,
yeah,
you're getting a removal and a Digivolve.
Yes.
Like, it's
monster removal.
It's so interesting.
Yeah.
Like,
because what's even fun...
This card, I know our friend Joe, he's like 50-50 on them. The main thing he doesn't like is that to him they are not generic enough.
Mm.
And after a big discussion with him, I kind of get what he means by that. So I said that they're generic because you can technically put this card in any red yellow deck.
Yeah.
So, and then also technically you got 4 other decks you could potentially put this card in, being Shine Greymon, Mirage Galgamon, Rosemon, and Ravemon.
Yeah.
As those are the protagonist cards, and they all have their own decks. And if their Data Squad support is generic for both Data Squad and their own decks, technically you can put Burst Mode, this card in it.
Yeah. It's just going to be insane.
He says that they're not generic because it's dual cut. And I kind of narrowed it down. I don't know if he agrees that I kind of narrowed it down to this. Because it's a dual color card,
right?
You can't put this in everything.
No, which is completely fair.
It's not like Aces when they first came out. Like, the level 5 Aces were kind of designed to go in any of those colors. Like, the Vikemon, the Zudamon could go in any blue deck. The Metal Grey could go in any red deck, like, etc., etc. Whereas this can only go
in red yellow decks. Yeah.
Or decks that can put those colors in.
Yeah. Or once they come out of Data Squad.
Put Taikari in every deck and you can essentially technically use this card. But like, jokes aside, I get what he means by it. So hopefully the beat break fixes that.
Yeah, I think that's the name of
it. I could see the Data Squad sticking with dual colors, but I could also see that this is just a problem with Shine Greymon only, as none of the other tamers are dual color decks.
Yeah, the rest of them are single color.
Mirage is blue, Rosemon's green, Ravemon's purple. Like, I don't see them being like varied colored. And I think Shine Greymon's the only one going to be having this issue.
Yeah,
because unfortunately his deck is both.
Yeah, so
but
like, also just
Yeah.
adding on to this point as well, just going off to the very first thing I said, which it said it has no on-play costs, it means it is also immune to anything that says delete something with the highest play cost.
I love it.
It is immune to those effects completely. So
it doesn't care.
it doesn't matter if it's like, he's like, if someone's like, oh yeah, I'm going to be deleting that, I'm like, how? And he's like, oh, because it's deleting high play cost. I'm like, I don't have a play cost. He's like, okay, well then you're clearly the lowest, or you don't have a play cost, so I can still select it. No.
What, too much Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah. No. It's saying the highest play cost. I don't have a play cost, therefore I can't be hard dropped. So it can't be targeted.
Yeah, it's so funny.
So
I don't know why they've done that. I don't know why they said these don't have play costs. The only reasoning I could think of is that it would be too confusing for people.
Yeah.
Like, players getting into the game, where it's just like, what costs am I using? But it wouldn't be, if that's the argument, that wouldn't be too difficult to explain away. Just like, if you're playing as a Digimon, you look over here. If you're playing as an option, you're looking down.
I'm pretty sure they've already specified that. Like, they've already said if you're going to be using... Yeah, it's like, if you're going to be using the option effect, you use here, but then everything else of Digimon, you look up here. So...
Well, Hard makes so many ruling questions, and I don't even think we know the answers to a lot of them. Like, when does it count? When is it classified as an option card? Like, is it classified as an option card in the deck? Is it classified as an option card in the trash? Is it an option card on the field?
I think it's classified as both at the same time, because it says Digimon / option. I'm pretty sure...
ruling for deck is that it's both.
Yeah.
So have a card that can add an option card, you can technically add this card.
Yeah.
Obviously in the hand is classified as both because you have to declare you're using option to use the card.
Yeah.
But then, like, when it's a Digimon, is it both? That's
I've-
one ruling that everyone's asking for, because some Digimon have interactions with options in the battle area, like Justimon, for example, who
So-
can just delete an option card to restand.
So I think
Greymon.
I think going off of that ruling, when you play it as an option, you do it as just an option first, then you finish it, and then when it digivolves, it basically removes the option because you can't use the option again to being just a Digimon.
That's how I've been looking at it.
Yeah.
And in the sense that I could see the game state reading it like that. But it all depends if Bandai wants to read it like that. Does Bandai want to say that if it's digivolved, it's still technically classified as an option card? So option interactions in the battle area can work with it. So far, we only have 2 cards that do that, which is some of the Justimon cards and 1 Lucimon card.
Yeah.
Can be options in the battle area. But if we keep getting more and more option interaction to delete like mem boosts and trainings and stuff and scrambles, and these cards are going to potentially suffer for it.
Yeah.
Then like the funniest one is trash. Can you get it back from trash as an option card?
Oh yeah.
Because if we get things like 7 cost ones, for example, BL Star can get those back to the hand and then reuse it for free. So Amass will be happy with that. If we get 3 Musketeer ones themed around those, like those interact with option cards. And then if we get more purple ones, the very old Lilithmon can get options from trash. So it's like there's so many questions.
It's just about
these cards picking up for like, ooh, gimmick here, thing there, combo here, combo there.
It's basically
like,
Bandai need to basically say, right.
I kind of wished that Bandai, like when they were doing these kind of reveals, they're just like, right, how many questions is this going to spawn? And just do a quick questions and answers page as they reveal these cards.
Yeah.
So it's just like, okay, cool, that's how it works. That's how it works mechanically, and now this is how it works interactively.
Yeah.
And then anything else, just wait till they come out.
Yeah, it's just going to be very interesting to see where they decide, like, right, it's cast as an option here, it's cast as a Digimon here, it's cast as both in this scenario. And it's going to be very interesting, because the way I'm looking at it, like you said, you're looking at it as an option or a Digimon at certain points. So it's like, if you're using it from the hand, obviously you're using the option. The way I'm seeing it is just a quick thing, is that you use the option effect. That then basically fizzles away, and it just basically disappears off of it. Then you then digivolve, because then you're a Digimon, and then now you're classed as a Digimon because you're on a stack.
You've identified yourself now as a Digimon.
Yes.
It's like because you're on a stack.
Exactly.
This is, you could then just argue is that once it's become part of a stack, it's now a Digimon.
Because the only way to get it onto the board as a Digimon is by digivolving after, or digivolving it straight from hand. So the only other way I see them of thinking about that is being like, right, when you're searching it, if it's in the deck, you have to specify if I'm selecting this as an option or as my Digimon option, if you're able to pull it like that. And then in the trash, you have to, if you're picking it, you have to say it's a Digimon or it's an option, pulling it back.
So the identity is both, and you're picking it or whatever.
I just think that's the more simple way of doing it.
Yeah. It would be the simplest way of doing it. It's just then you have to think about it. Will Bandai think of it like that as well?
Exactly.
So the main thing is just like it is both everywhere until you evolve it. Once you've evolved it, it's now Digimon.
Only.
But I don't know. It's going to be very interesting. I've seen so many like funny combos that you can utilize the card with. One of the funniest ones is that Talmon can technically use this card for a cost of 3 and not 5. There's a Talmon that says on Evo, use an option card for cost reduction of 2. So you can technically in a Sakuya deck, if you have a red source somewhere, you can use Geo Greysword for free memory, and then evolve for
Oh
nothing.
my god. Wait,
And then on Evo, you play your Rika back.
hold on 1 second.
Like,
So,
Sakuya
Just
can
think.
have very funny builds with this
So
card.
just thinking about it, you don't have to meet the black box. You can also do it off of the regular level requirement, right? Going off of the Evo after Geo Greysword.
Yeah, you just evolve on a standard yellow level 5.
You know what I just realised as well? You could put this
So-
card into Hero.
You can put this card in Crossheart.
Yes! Let's go more boosts for Crossheart.
And then you just like evolve. You have your 2 tamers
Wow.
already for your red and yellow.
And it's a
But your red
vaccine.
and yellow is everywhere because Shoutmon exists
Yeah.
now. And he just wants to now identify as a red and yellow card forever.
Literally. Well, even Starmon now can be your red and yellow because Stewing Starmon is also red and yellow. Literally.
So it's like you can promote Shoutmon, evolve into Omni Shout for nothing, then use Geo Greysword, pop a thing, evolve into Shine Greymon of Omni Shout,
Play back a
its
tamer.
Buddha, and then kill something.
And then swing, raid piercing, 2 checks.
So when this card comes out, I just need to find a nice red card to put in my Renamon deck.
Oh my
And
god.
Just be like, I've turned Renamon into a Greymon deck.
That's when you just run a tamer, I say.
Yeah, that's right. You just want a tamer.
Yeah, you just run Ty or
This
something.
person, I just need to find a good red tamer to use.
Simple. You just play markers. That's your memory cell.
I mean, yeah, but
And then you get to play it for free.
Marcus doesn't have any synergy with the other cards.
Yeah, fair enough.
One thing I was thinking of is that I can utilize red. I say that just after saying what I literally just said with Marcus.
Yeah.
I could put B1 tie and just have it so that he is a mem setter consistently. But then the moment I become Shine Greymon, he now gives him Sec +1.
Yeah.
Or Sec +2, technically, because he already has
Set +1. Yeah. So. Oh,
But I could also just play Taikari. That's like the easiest one. It's like, oh no, if I got free security, gain a memory. You got free security, gain a memory.
yeah.
More DP minusing, that's alright.
You're doing that anyway.
I just
So-
got DP minusing security when I swing.
Yeah, it's gonna be very
It's-
interesting.
So fun. I can't wait. Also, Rika gives me a memory when I use Geo Greysword. Because I've used an option card.
Oh, what? Yeah. There's so many ways this could go. It's gonna be incredible.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
I can't wait to play this card.
You can't.
Dual
I
card?
can't wait. It's my boy,
Hmm?
Shine. I'm gonna be
I
so
know.
excited for that starter deck.
I need to properly, because I first play tested it with 8 Shine Greymons.
Oh no.
Just like my argument to everyone is like, what? Why 8 Digi? You can't play 8 level 6
No.
like that. I'm like, well, worst case scenario, Geo Greysword is just an option card I use. I don't care.
Nah. At that point, I think the max I would do is 5. I'd probably
Well, like,
run a
my-
3 and 2.
my current Shine list is the single stack OTK variant.
Right.
Which utilizes 4 of the hero shine and which
4 of the-
viewers
Yeah.
talking about is this one,
Yeah, I know which one.
and two Blitz Greymon
Right.
base. The idea is that Blitz Greymon, if he evolves into burst mode, he gets inherent Sec +1 still. So it's like burst mode is still technically doing 4
Jesus.
checks.
Oh my god, Joe,
Um,
calm yourself.
But I need security damage.
No.
So the worst case is that the new Shine Greymon could technically just replace the 2 Blitz Greys in here.
Hmm.
So I have 6 Megas still, and all of them have Sec +1. Like on base, The only difference is that the hero one gives it technically as inherent because he gains sec +1.
Yeah.
So if I become burst mode, I still keep it. Whereas if I use Geo Greysword burst, if I use dual color shine, the moment I become burst mode, I lose the sec +1. So I'm only doing 3 checks, which is important.
Okay.
I need to do 4.
Jesus. Yeah. Just with this card being released, it's spawned so many possibilities of what's gonna happen.
Honestly, it's gonna be this. Looking at this one aside, and just looking at the fundamentals of dual cards now that we know what they are, which starters, I called that.
Yeah.
I
will golf clap.
Podcast episode, I called it Digimon an option.
You did. I will happily golf clap and say well done.
Now, if they give me more Greymon Gaia Force, Bandai, you watch our podcast.
Imagine an actual Bandai official does watch these podcasts and be like,
he's waiting for it.
Yo, boys, let's make a War Greymon with Gaia Force on it.
Let's make a Greymon one. Which one?
Yeah.
And that one person is like, we've got Data Squad coming out. It's Data Squad 20th anniversary. Let's do Shy Greymon fan.
Yeah.
But this is going to bring options back into the game, and I know some people don't like that this is the way to bring options back into the game. I think for those people, I get what they mean, because these cards don't have a security effect.
Yeah.
And I think that's what some people were missing and wanting from options again. If you're playing back in the BT1 to BT3 era, when you're facing blue and red decks and you're attacking their security, you're praying to God that one of their 4 Gaia Forces or Cocytus Breaths aren't in there to get rid of your guy. And I can get that fear, that fun fear in the game, where it's just I'm going to do all these attacks, and you're like, I could get blown up. I don't know. Exactly. You know what I mean? That fear factor goes away with these cards still. And I kind of wish, even though, if they did, there'll be, no space for artwork on the card.
No.
If they had a security option effect there still, I think that would have been really cool. That would have probably been my only addition to...
I think that causes problems, though. So, I was talking to Jamie about this. I was like, imagine if they triggered into security as well. You're basically not paying a cost, but then if you're also meeting all of the requirements, you're getting the -6k, delete... the delete 7, the free Evo, then you get the when digivolving to player tamer, then you also do another minus. It would be fundamentally so broken from when that card comes out.
You could easily word it so it doesn't do that. It just goes security effect and just specifically list what the security effect is. The only way it would do that is if it said security effect triggered this card's main effect.
That would be that would be insane.
Then it could potentially do that, but then Bandai could just simply say security effect is this, and then has a general game rule that if dual cards are revealed in security, they don't evolve.
Yeah, they only trigger. They only trigger the option effect, not the green box underneath. Yeah,
that's it. That can easily just be that, and it would just be a security bomb, like how some players have been wanting. The one thing that I said to some people in terms of card design that I kind of wish they did is that they kind of took an Appmon route to it in terms of where they put the option effect, because some people don't like that it really squints the artwork,
right?
Because they've got so much text on the bottom now. So I said, why didn't they just put the option card up here? So you still have Digimon here, and then option text up there, and then you have all that space for picture. And so, in terms of that aspect ratio, you get more value having a picture this length than as this length.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. it would make the picture look better. Like, you can squint it easier this way.
I mean, we don't know if these cards are going to be getting any sort of alt art. So
Yeah.
until that time, I think it's like relatively.
I mean, an alt art won't fix that, unfortunately.
No.
But, like, it would also mean that aesthetically, in terms of, like, fundamentals when playing, like, if you had the Geo Grey sword over here, when you're using the option card, you can place it on the board this way.
Yeah, sideways instead of.
So, like, in terms of, like, game aspect, it will also look and potentially could feel nice. Where it's just like, I'm digivolving, I go this way. If I'm using the option card, I now play it this way.
The reason.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think
Like,
the reason.
it would look nice.
So going off.
Feel...
Yeah, so going off of that though, I think the reason why they didn't do it that way is because I think they've learned from other card games. I don't know if you remember this, but back in the day, Pokemon had a card called a break card. Basically, they were
breaks.
So they were sideways cards that evolved on top of their own evolution, but just gave them basically either a new ability or a new attack. But they were sideways. So I think the problem that came up was that people were trying to read a card sideways, but it's very hard to do that with either turning your head or turning the card sideways. So your opponent could be looking.
Like,
but everything.
you're already doing that.
But all the effects are straight. What I'm talking about is all the effects are going down the card. You can read them like this in your hand.
You just have like the app way, so you have to like literally have it that way, reading it in the direction that it is.
But
I don't know. That would be my main change for it.
Yeah, but I see the problems with that is just that going off of all other card games, having stuff sideways gives your opponent, if you ever tilt your head a little bit or even tilt the card, it gives your opponent hand knowledge of being like, they've got a Digimon option card in hand. I've got to get rid of that level 5.
Okay.
So it's like, it causes so many problems because that's what happened in Pokemon. They brought these break cards out, they hit the competitive scene, and they were seeing players go sideways and be like, he's got a break card in hand, I've got to get rid of that Pokemon this turn, otherwise he's going to go into his break next turn. And it caused so many problems because people were like, yeah, but you should know I have a break card. You're tilting your head, what can you do? It's all sideways. So that's the problem they have. So I see why other card games learnt from that and haven't put any text sideways other than that.
Pendulum way.
The only... Yeah, exactly. But going back to what you said about app, I've got stuff that says sideways. The only stuff that's sideways is the DP when it's added on. Everything else is straight up.
Text is that way. Text is this way. The DP is the
DP is sideways. Yeah, that's what I said.
Everything on the app is sideways.
Not the link effect. Not the anything linked.
Mm-hmm. There's all sideways. Yeah.
What are you
DP isn't.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. I said the DP isn't long.
It's this way, but the text is this way.
Yeah, but you're going to be reading it before you link it anyway, so you know what you're doing.
I guess in terms of it's in the hand, it's all
that's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. Everything is straight, so you can read it all normally in your hand before you do any sort of linking.
Oh, I see what you're saying now. Right. Yes. Yeah. If I play it like that,
you'd have to read it sideways. Yeah. You'd have to read it landscape instead of portrait. I sort of said it that way. So because going off of off the break cards, everything was landscape, not portrait. So that causes so many problems of giving your opponent hand knowledge. So I think that's the reason why they've added it at the bottom there, like they've done with link cards. They don't have inherent effects, but they have gotten an additional effect onto them. So rambling on dual cards.
Let's not be rambling. It's card design is a factor as well. It's like if something aesthetically could look better, I feel like that's always something to like talk about. Yeah,
which is true. But then you've also
it's an art game. Like it's got art on it, and artists like it for that as well.
Yeah.
Like look at Zar, for example. Like and just players in general. Some players in general connect to decks because the artwork is nice, and that their Digimon is their favorite because that Digimon's design is nice.
Yeah, exactly.
So, like, if a card can aesthetically look better in a way, I think it's always nice to talk about because you're looking at it card from a different angle. Um,
Which is very true.
yeah,
I'm
and I
not.
can get people's thing. Like, Shine Greymon does look very like Windows, Microsoft Word crop shrink.
Yeah,
It does look
which is
like he's
I
just
can.
been shrunken in. I think if they wanted to make it better, they should have just made the artwork like big and just have it so that the artwork is behind the text as well. Just find a way to do it like that way, like full arts,
Hold on one
and
second.
just have like all of it on. You could have probably worked it that way. Even if like the feet are blurry, like at least you can still see them there.
Yeah, you could have probably
Like
with the artwork. I can see where you're coming from. It could have been zoomed in more. You didn't really need. You don't really need to see the bottom half. You just need to see Shine Greymon as
yeah, like you don't need to
himself.
see. You won't need to. You don't need to like see Shine's legs like fully,
No.
like as in like 10 out of 10, like picture perfect. But like even having them blurred in amongst the text box would still look better.
Yeah.
Like just literally, I've cropped him down to
Yeah.
like
But
a
yeah,
330
at
aspect
least
ratio.
the one thing I can very much be like, thank you Bandai for not doing this. They haven't fallen into what Yu-Gi-Oh does. Instead of shrinking, so they've shrunk the artwork, but instead Yu-Gi-Oh shrinks the text size, which I think is worse than shrinking the picture size.
Struggle to read. It's not good.
Yeah, cool. I'm a pendulum and multi-effect. I have multiple pendulum effect, multiple effects on the card. I'm gonna need a magnifying glass to read every single effect, mate.
Like literally, was it that person's the person's mum who wanted to play Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, and she has to have a magnifying glass just to
Always
read
does
some of the card.
I don't blame her for that. Like,
No.
it's not great. You got so much text
It will.
on it. It's like,
Here's the thing,
wow.
though. Just going
I
off.
think like these dual cards will have that problem at some point.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. She's only playing, like, I'm pretty sure she was playing Blue Eyes at the time, which only has one box of text. If she was playing a pendulum deck, that's worse. That would be way worse for her. Because if she's got to read 2 boxes and they're even smaller.
Read this Pendulum Magician for me.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What I would have maybe loved for them to do is, I understand these cards aren't popular, but pulling something out of Magic's hole and doing double-sided cards.
See, I get some people's like for double-sided. I also completely get Zenitsu's issue with double-sided. Is that some players will just be like, I am not flipping this card upside down every game, and I'm just going to doubles of all of them and have them on the side, which then means you get a price gouging aspect kind of out of it, which is, and it's completely unintentional price gouging. So now, let's say I want to play 4 of the Shine Greymon and it's back to front. I'm now picking up 8 copies of this, which then means I'm also in a starter deck. I'm getting 8 starter decks. Now one person can't have 4 starter decks because I've just now bought them all because I don't want to be flipping a card upside down constantly.
I completely understand that.
With some players, they like to double sleeve. Imagine having to unsleeve a double sleeve every game.
Yeah, okay, I see where the problems lie. I also just thought of another problem as well. What if you forget what the option version does, and you have to take it out to look at it? You're like, oh, I'm now showing my opponent I have a dual card in my hand.
Like, it would just cause
I see problems.
Many issues. Like, two-sided cards only work in the aspect that you're playing it out the box without sleeves. Like, no one takes sleeves into account. In terms of that, like some people do, but they still want it, and I'm like, why do you still want it?
Yeah,
You have to take this into account. I think like aren't those double-sided cards, aren't they in their own deck as well?
No, double-sided cards go into a normal standard Magic deck.
Main deck.
Yeah. So, but the only thing is that you have to fill a requirement in order to flip it to the other side. A lot of those cards have.
The other half of it's never in use.
Yeah. So
you flip.
it's one of those things. So yeah, I see where the problems are on that. Just ignore me. So
No, it's not. It's not a case of ignoring you. It is a thing that people brought up when dual cards came out.
yeah.
But it's very fundamentally different. Like it would be different. The way I could see that working is if that I could see that working in a sense of mode changes. So like if your card is your card Shine Greymon, like all the time, the card artwork would not dictate his sword.
It would literally just be him.
And then it's just literally him.
And then the back of the card has just the sword.
But the back of the card is Geo Greymon plus Geo Greysword.
Okay.
And it's kind of like a mode change.
So it's like Alteris mode.
And you flip it up. Yeah, kind of like if Metal Greymon Alteris mode wasn't a card, but it was the back of every Metal Greymon.
Yeah, I could see that.
It's just like...
Oh my god, imagine if they did that.
Like, every Metal Greymon is always has Alteris mode, and you just flip him over.
Oh god.
Like, I could have definitely seen burst modes acting like that. If they wanted to add back to front cards, that's what burst mode should have been.
Yeah.
So, like, you fulfill the requirement to bounce the tamer, and that's when you flip the card over, and now you're burst mode.
And then it goes back after the turn, yeah.
Yeah, and then, like, after the turn's over, just flip it back.
I can see
like,
that.
you'll never have burst mode, and technically you never have burst mode in your deck.
Hey, that would save me some space.
Yeah.
That would definitely save me some sort of space.
Yeah, it definitely would. Imagine that. Oh my god, there's 3 deck slots I can now fit in something else. Oh my god.
2. I run 2, so... I think I run 2.
Like, I'm currently playing 3 burst modes. That's because I need to see him for games.
Yeah, which
He's
is fair.
on the excellent War Greymon deck.
Which is fair.
Like, that should have been... When I think about it, I'm like, why wasn't it that? That would have been so much easier. That would have been so much cooler as well.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, it would have been much more like, oh my god, he's burst moded. I have to get over as opposed to just playing a card from my hand. This was like, it would have been much more cooler. I can't wait.
Yeah, dual cards are going to be so much fun.
What card do you want?
Shine. It's like, there's no and or but about it.
Well, now Shine's out. If you had to pick a Digimon to have a dual card...
Mirage Galga just has pissed me off so much.
Or should we save this now for a top 3?
Yes. We'll save that for top 3 for next episode.
Next top 3 is what Digimon do we want burst dual cards for?
So, that aren't going to be in Data Squad. Let's leave Data Squad out of it and be like, right, if any level 6 could get a dual card...
Ignoring Data Squad and Beat Break.
Yes.
We know they're going to get them.
What dual
cards do we want? That's our next top 3. Stay tuned for that one. To write that down.
I think we've talked about everything that's been released.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think to make it harder as well, we need to say what the other half is.
What?
So like if I picked War Greymon,
you'd have to give it an effect.
War Greymon and Gaia Force.
Yeah, you'd have to like basically combine.
I'm testing your knowledge on what the attack names are.
Yeah. Oh, you. You. All right, fair enough. Right. Yeah, I think that's everything for the main discussion.
Yeah, I think we can now move into our final phase, the end phase, with questions and answers, and we got a
long one.
I did not expect this question, so stay tuned.
See you there.
And we're back, gamers, with our end phase, which is our questions and answers, and then upcoming videos. We got a very interesting one from Alex, as per usual. Thank you very much, Alex, always.
Yes.
I did not expect this kind of question. It is sports related.
It's very weird.
Maybe I'm still like basic brain. I still can't acknowledge that nerds can like sports.
We are a nerd. You only like nerdy stuff. No sports
You can't
related.
like football
Yes. Football.
and soccer. You like card games.
Yeah.
And
So the question Alex has asked us is, in the real world, the National Football League, this is American football, so not real football, is in the end of their season, including the Super Bowl. If you could have a sports team with a Digimon mascot as the badge, what Digimon would you choose? There's two parts to there's another question after this, but we'll answer this part very quickly. Joe, what would you have?
I looked at it from a Digimon marketing aspect, and I thought, who's their mascot?
Oh God.
Because, like, when you look at this kind of stuff, well, I was comparing it to other kind of like mascotty things. So, like, if Pokemon had this question, obviously Pikachu.
Yeah.
With the second one being Eevee, because that's the next most popular in terms of like mascotty now. I feel like Eevee's slowly becoming like the next one. So like they're cute, they're fluffy, and they are literally the
right
icon of that.
Literally right down here, I got a little Eevee.
So I kind of like looked at it from that aspect, and because of it, its brain dead answer is Agumon. Like, you don't. His eye is literally the O in Digimon. Like, it's his eyeball. Like, you don't get more mascotty for Digimon than Agumon.
Which is fair.
Greymon. Like, so if I had to pick like a serious answer, it's Agumon. If I want a personal one, it's Guilmon or Gammamon. Like,
Okay.
like that would be my personal one. Is Guilmon and Gammamon.
Yeah.
But if I wanted a serious one, it would be Agumon. I guess if I wanted another serious one, it would be Terramon. Because he's the icon of Liberator, and that's like the latest big thing. I guess I could also put that with Aegiomon, because he's like the biggest thing in Time Strangers. But I think in terms of like a costume mascot, Terramon would look better. But yeah, definitely Agumon. Agumon's my definite,
Okay. Well,
I've had to pick Agumon.
Yeah, I've only got really one in mind. I'm using UK football teams for this, but I was thinking, a mascot. Oh, it's got to be a really cheesy name, like American soccer teams have, like their, like something.
Yeah.
Like the
Like
team
the
name.
very Muppet like naming convention.
Yeah, so it's like but it's like alliteration where they've both got to start with the same letter, or like it's got to be kind of rhymey or something like that. So I was thinking, because we were just talking about it, and I was like, oh, this kind of makes like it's like kind of rhymey. It kind of makes sense. I was thinking the Southampton Shine Greymons. I mean, it kind of works. They're black. Southampton's colours are red, yellow, black. Shine Greymon is red, yellow, if it's two of them. I mean, it's really weird, but it's like, hey, it works. And I've seen Southampton football games. I'm not a football fan, but I've seen Southampton football games, and I mean, it would be very funny being called the Southampton Shine Greymons, but
I like that. I like that a lot.
So, yeah, moving on to the next part of the question is they also have awards. So what Digimon cards would you pick? there's 4 categories to this, which is MVP, which is most valuable player, so we'll put the most valuable card. OPOY, which is most offensive, so it'll be the most offensive card. DPOY, which is the most defensive, so most defensive card. And then COTY, which is meant for the coach, but for this we'll use Tamer. So, Joe, got any idea what your MVP is?
Yes, I looked at that and I thought, well, I'll just go with the Evo line, surely. So, for the most valued player, would dedicate that to the Mega, so I'd pick War Greymon.
Okay.
Like a War Greymon card.
Offensive?
I would pick for offensive would be it would either be one of two picks. It would either be Metal Greymon, in terms of like sticking with the Evo line.
Yeah.
Or I would pick either another Greymon Mega variant, so maybe Blitz Greymon,
Okay.
because he's got like lots of guns and stuff.
Yeah.
So he's like a very offensive kind of like Daka, kind of like Greymon. Or I'd pick Omnimon because
Defense?
the big boy. For defense, I would pick Greymon, just like standard Greymon, like a champion.
Yeah.
Mostly just because, like, remembering scenes in the show, like, whenever Agumon evolves into a Greymon, he tends to, like, sometimes go in, like, a defensive stance. Like, he will always, like, block something for someone else, and that kind of thing. Like, there's lots of moments with, like, Greymon's in kind of, like, a one-to-one, like, holding off, like, fight with
Standard anime punching, catching kind of scenario.
Yeah, like, catch the punch, that kind of, like, stuff, you know what I mean?
And
like,
for Tamer?
Hand-to-hand scenarios.
Yeah.
And then obviously, Tamer would just be Tai Kamir, isn't it?
Yeah, which
like just go with like
very
you go
standard
with Tai.
line. I think
a very standard line, but kind of like it fits with the theming of the mascot. Like your mascot's a rookie, like obviously you want your cards to represent the rest of the team. In terms of its evolution line.
And just going off of that, like, because obviously going back to like, what I did with the team, yours could very much be very similar because it's all red. You could have the Arsenal Agumons. I mean, it works.
Arsenal Agumons, I fucking love it. Arsenal Agumons.
Yeah. Just want to point that out, the alliteration, so I thought it could work.
Obviously, the artworks of the cards have to depict them in outfits.
Yeah, it would just be the team shirts on.
Greymon would be in team shirt. Like, the War Greymon, the armor could be in, like, Arsenal colouring.
Yeah, that would be sick.
Like, freaking the Dragon Destroyers in, like, Arsenal colours. It's
nice.
So hilarious.
Yeah. I got the chuckles out, yeah. I
got you here, and you like football.
I don't like football, that's the thing. I just know team names because I was raised around someone who loves one team and hates every other team, so I hear them ramble about it. So it's just information in here.
You paid attention.
Yeah, paid attention. Had to listen more like. But going off so for my list, I'll stick with your theming, which is like sticking with the mascot I picked. So MVP would most likely be Rise Greymon. That's the most valuable card in any Shine deck ever.
Oh, I guess your mascot's the Mega, so you kind of have to go.
Offensive.
I'm surprised it's burst mode then.
Offensive is burst mode.
Oh, right. Okay, I see where you're going then.
Defensive is Geo Greymon because we just got some blocker Geo Greys, and going off of your sort of mentality of him always blocking stuff and everything. So, which is fair enough. And then Tamer, Marcus. Like, come on.
Obviously.
He's literally getting in the game. He's punching face. So.
Yeah, then like got your Southampton colouring.
Yeah.
Already kind of like done.
He actually has all of them. He's got the yellow t-shirt, red jumper, and then black jeans.
Yeah, so you just got to put the logo somewhere.
Yeah, on the back of his jacket.
And give him a hat.
Yeah, exactly. Saying coach on the front or
Always
whatever.
give him a hat.
So, thank you very much, Alex. That was an amazing question.
Going through it, I guess we'll go through it. So you've
Yeah.
got. So yours is the Southampton Shangraymons with Shangraymon as the mascot,
Yep.
and then you got
Rise Greymon as MVP. Burst Mode as offensive. Geo Grey as defensive. And then Marcus, obviously, as tamer. Joe, yours was the Arsenal Agumons, as of my help. Your
with Agumon the mascot. Then you got War Greymon as MVP, Metal Greymon / Omnimon as your offensive, and then you got
normal Greymon.
Greymon defensive, and then Tai as your tamer.
There we go.
What a question!
What a
I honestly
banger!
did not see that coming through.
Oh, brilliant
That was really
question.
good.
Yeah.
If anyone listening is an artist and wants to draw these Digimon in outfits for these teams,
even
I would
also love to see the because obviously all these football teams have like actual like emblems and like crests or basically their team logo.
Oh my
I would
God,
love to see logos of what they would actually look like if Digimon were their mascot.
Bruh,
Please.
the Digimon crests would just be the team logo.
Oh.
So instead of the crest of courage on my War Greymon,
it would just be Arsenal.
Crest of Arsenal.
You just see Arsenal coming out of the Digivice. It's like, yeah, let's play some football.
God.
Oh, that'd be brilliant.
Instead of Marcus having like orange Digisoul, it's Southampton colours.
It's just black, yellow, and red all in his Digisoul coming out.
Oh my God, that'd be so funny. Well, but yes, if anyone listening and wants to draw them and likes the idea, and you have an Instagram, please put that down.
Yeah.
In the comments, but I want to see it.
So that'd be so very funny. Upcoming videos. Following on with that, Joe, what we got?
Right. In terms of upcoming videos, obviously expect more deck profiles and combos and duels on the channel. Can't really think of anything else. I am still testing the duel cards. I will definitely be doing. I'm really in the quick testing I've done with the Shine Greymon build. I'm really liking the feel of it. So now I kind of want to test it with the duel card in it.
Okay.
And see how that goes. If the testings come out great. Or just something I'm really comfortable with the theming concept of it. Definitely expect a profile and combo for that as well. Other than that, it's just waiting for EX11. And once EX11's out, there will be obviously a box opening for that.
Mm-hmm.
I know Chris is going to do that one for me, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
Because I do not want to invest in a box of a set that I don't play.
Very fair.
One or two decks in.
Yep, which is
so,
all fair.
Thank you very much, Chris. Billy, what are anything you're promoting? I know you're finally playing Time Strangers.
Yes, if people have been watching, I've been on. Finally, Joe has kicked me enough up the bum to finally get Time Strangers and do
Not
that.
just me.
Okay,
Chris
yeah,
and
Chris
Appy as well.
Chris, Appy, everyone at Digimon has been like, you're playing Time Strangers in the future. So they finally convinced me to buy it. I've got it. I've been playing it. I'm going to put my hands up and say I have been enjoying it. I'm fully aware. I told you so is going to be coming right up my face.
It definitely tickles your Pokemon, I'm guessing. Definitely.
Yeah, it tickles my Pokemon, but it's just because
building that kind of thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not even. It's also with the difference between Time Strangers and Cyber Sleuth, the big jump between it's so much easier to evolve and everything, and there is a decks as well to fill out, it's very much tickling the completionist within me to do it. But it's because I think the reason why I still haven't finished Cyber Sleuth is because of it being so annoying to evolve in that game, and it being so much, literally taking 4 hours.
Digidex, but yeah, like the evolution mechanic isn't
It's just
perfect.
it's just so annoying. But with the evolution mechanic in this game being so easy, and that I'm able to just like on a weekend grind for an hour or two just to get the resources ready for when I want to do evolutions, I'm like, cool, done deal. So it's just one of those things. So yeah, please come and watch me on my stream, Dr. Vaulting. I would very much appreciate people coming around. I do it just for the fun, lols. People come in. I normally just chill in this Discord for people to come in and chat with me, because I do sometimes just stare at my screen and play, and I know that's not very entertaining. So having someone to talk to is really nice. Joe's been showing up, Appy's been showing up, Chris has been, Zar, all of the team has been. So yeah, also to look out for more DGO videos coming out up on the channel. I record them with all our friends, doing fun games, meta games, everything in between. Please let me know if you want to see any specific decks you want me to try or go against with anything. It'd be greatly appreciated. I think that's everything.
Thank you very much, everybody, for joining us again on another week of the Applink.
On our 20th episode.
Yes, the 20th episode. We hit the second lot of double digits.
Yay!
Fantastic. We're very much enjoying these, and we hope you guys are enjoying them as well. So, as always, guys, like, comment, and subscribe, and question down below. Thank you very much, Billy.
Always a pleasure.
And we'll catch you guys on the next episode.
Bye-bye.
Bye.